Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into a major talking point from the Rugby World Cup 2027 Final Qualification Tournament. The red card shown to Belgium's Charles-Henri Berguet during their crucial match against Brazil. This isn't just any red card, it's a moment that could have massive implications for Belgium's World Cup dreams, and the disciplinary process is now under a microscope. Let's break down exactly what happened and what comes next. The incident occurred on Thursday, November 13th, in what was a high-stakes clash between Belgium and Brazil. The winner of this tournament, as you know, secures the final spot at the Rugby World Cup 2027. So every action, every tackle, every decision is magnified. In the heat of this contest, Charles-Henri Berguet was shown a straight red card by the referee. We'll show you the clip in a moment. But the immediate on-field decision was for an act of foul play deemed serious enough for a... Now, as with any red card in a World Rugby competition, the case was automatically referred to an Independent Foul Play Review Committee, or FPRC. This is standard procedure. The purpose of this initial review is to quickly assess the incident and decide on the next steps. The committee for this case was a truly international panel, chaired by Xiaoying Wang from Singapore, and she was joined by two very experienced former international referees, Donnell Courtney from Ireland and Valeru Toma from Romania. Their job was to look at all the available angles, review the referee's report, and determine if the red card was justified and what the initial sanction, if any, should be. The committee met on Friday, November 14th, the day after the match, to consider Berguet's case. Now, this is where it gets interesting. Often, this committee might decide on a sanction right away, especially for more straightforward cases. They might offer a certain number of weeks as a ban, which the player can choose to accept. However, that's not what happened here. After reviewing all the evidence, the Foul Play Review Committee made a significant decision. They decided not to issue a sanction themselves. Instead, they have referred the entire matter to a full disciplinary committee hearing. So what does this mean? Essentially, the initial review panel felt that the case was complex enough, or perhaps serious enough, that it required a more in-depth judicial process. A full disciplinary hearing allows both sides, Rugby's disciplinary officer and the player's legal team, to present detailed arguments. They can call witnesses, submit new evidence, and argue over the specific details of the incident and the relevant laws of the game. It suggests that the incident isn't a simple, open and shut case. There might be mitigating factors the Belgian team wants to present, or there might be aggravating factors that World Rugby wants to emphasize. This referral to a full hearing is a crucial development. It means a final decision on Berguet's punishment is delayed, and the stakes are raised. The hearing has been scheduled for tomorrow morning, Sunday, November 16th. This timing is critical. Depending on the outcome, Berguet could be facing a multi-week ban that would not only end his tournament, but could also impact his club rugby season. Conversely, if his defense is successful, the red card could be overturned entirely, or the sanction could be reduced to a point where he might be available for Belgium's next crucial match, should they still be in the running. Let's take a closer look at the actual incident that led to the red card. We're going to roll the footage now. As you can see, Berguet enters the ruck here. The point of contention is the nature of the cleanout. The referee and the TMO identified contact to the head or neck area of the Brazilian player with a high degree of danger. Under World Rugby's current framework for foul play, any direct contact with the head with a high degree of force and no mitigation typically results in a red card. This is part of the sport's ongoing effort to improve player safety and reduce the risk of concussions. The key questions for the disciplinary committee will be: was there clear contact to the head? What was the degree of force? Did the Brazilian player's body height change suddenly before contact, which might be a mitigating factor for Berguet? Did Berguet take all reasonable steps to execute a legal and safe cleanout? These are the details his legal team will be poring over. They will be analyzing every angle, frame by frame, to build a case. They might argue that the initial contact was on the shoulder and then slipped up, or that a change in the ball carrier's position made the head contact unavoidable. The potential outcomes from the hearing are varied. The committee could uphold the red card and issue a ban, which usually starts at a entry point of 6 weeks for this type of offense but can be adjusted up or down based on mitigating or aggravating factors. Aggravating factors could include a poor disciplinary record, while a clean record, an early apology, and remorse can be made. A second possibility is that they could decide the act of foul play did not meet the red card threshold and downgrade it to a yellow card, meaning he has effectively served his punishment and would be free to play. In a very rare outcome, they could rescind the red card altogether, wiping it from his record. The decision of this disciplinary hearing will send ripples through the rest of the tournament. Charles-Henri Berguet is a key player for Belgium, a leader in their pack. Losing him for the remainder of their qualification campaign would be a massive blow to their hopes of reaching the Rugby World Cup. The mood in the Belgian camp must be incredibly tense, right? Now, as they await the verdict, it's a stark reminder of how fine the margins are in professional rugby, where a split-second decision on the field can have consequences that last for weeks and can alter the course of a team's history. We will be following this story very closely and will bring you the update as soon as the decision from the Disciplinary Committee is announced tomorrow. What are your thoughts on the incident? Do you think it was a clear red card? Or do you think there's room for a successful appeal? Let me know your opinions in the comment section below. I'm always interested to read your take on these big moments in the game. Thanks for watching. And if you want to stay up to date with all the latest from the world of rugby, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We'll see you in the next video.